Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven with 137 Adventures. In today's video, I'm going to show you my 2021 Ram TRX Overland Build SOLO. All right, I think we're going to start back here. Rooftop tent of choice, and that's going to be the CVT 60-inch mount hood rooftop tent. These guys have made phenomenal tents throughout the years. This is the first time that I've actually got my hands on one of them, so I'm stoked to use it. I have not gotten the ability to go camping yet, but that is soon in my cards. What I can tell you I like already right off the bat is the sleek design, the ability to put stuff on top of the tent by these crossbars up here. I like the overall look. I like how it's aerodynamic. This is probably the most aerodynamic tent I've owned to date. So now we're going to talk about the bed rack, which is the Thorax from Chassis Unlimited. This rack comes in two different sizes, a 12-inch to keep it nice and low profile, or the 18-inch, which is kind of level with the cab of the truck. In order to make this work, I called over to the guys over there and asked them if they can make me a 24-inch rack so I can get the rooftop tent to come over the top of the Prinsu roof rack. And those guys knocked it out of the park, so thank you so much for accommodating that. A couple things that I like about the rack right off the bat is how lightweight it is and the ability to mount anything. You can use carriage bolts, so they're 1/4-inch carriage bolts on the sides, and it fits right in there nice and snug. It's the same hardware that I use for the Prinsu roof rack. Hopefully a feature down the road is the ability to make this go full bed length. Not really a fan of how much gear or space that I'm losing here. And same thing on the tail end of it. The truck comes with these holes here that I think that if they were to extend this and be able to put inside there, I think it would be a lot better. This truck is 702 horsepower, so a lot of the weight that's back here, I get kind of nervous stepping on the gas because I don't want that system to fail. But you know, it's not a flaw. It's just something that I'd possibly like to see. They have the scanner, they have the ability to do it. We'll see what happens. Next order of business, might as well talk about the action tracks here on the side. These are the newest generation. How I mounted them is with these carriage bolts and wing nuts. Now it's easy for somebody to come and steal it. I know, I'm still waiting on locking pins, but until then, that's how I have it. It kind of blends in with the hardware here, so hopefully nobody's coming up here noticing that, you know, it's just hanging on by wing nuts. So welcome to the bed of my truck, or what's left of my bed. I have here a brand new deck system. Let me remove this real quick. Okay, so we're back. Had a little malfunction here. All right, as you can see, I am now part of the decked family because I'm decked out right here, you know, decked. You have two different drawers. They give you different types of utility boxes, as you can see here, different in sizes and stuff like that. And then you also have the dividers, so you don't have to use these in particular if you don't want to. These are all waterproof. Inside here is waterproof. One of the better systems that I've seen, that's for sure. It's actually the only drawer system that I've seen like this. A bottle opener. You got the smaller one here. Kind of reminds me of like a tackle box, like a fishing tackle box, you know. We have the mountain hatch tailgate This thing was probably like a 2-minute install. It was great. It was probably one of the easiest installs that I had. Previous hardware, stick this bad boy on top. You don't have to discard, you know, the metal plate that goes on your tailgate. It just goes right in place and then screws back on. It does add a little bit of weight to it. I mean, I'm actually, that adds a significant amount of weight to it, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. I'm gonna be cooking food on this thing 100%. I'm gonna put some really good lighting system underneath here. There's gonna be lights that go underneath this, the rails here. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for back here. We are handheld. Underneath my seat here, I have a little box. This box of gold stores my battery, my auxiliary battery. Gauge right here tells me, I don't know if you can see that. Nope. Their voltage gauge for my truck battery, and then also my auxiliary battery. I also have a UT 1300 from Lion Energy in this box. That's the auxiliary battery, a couple fuses, and this is the 1250D. It's the BCDC charger. Let's talk about the Prinsu rack. Here we go again. That one finally worked out. Those guys have been around for years, and they've been supplying our community with great products. The guys that go out and live and do this stuff, to the weekend warriors like myself. I have it on my 2019 Toyota 4Runner, and now on the TRX. It's easy to use, you know. I can mount whatever I want up there. I can mount my rooftop tent if I want up there. I can mount storage boxes or water cans or gas cans or anything. It's so versatile. I don't know, what do you guys think? The boxes are just an eBay find. I think I paid $160 a piece or something like that. This box I have nothing inside. This box I have a diesel heater, one of those Chinese diesel heaters. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit longer than I expected it to be. A lot of stuff that still needs to happen, and I look forward to building it and sharing it with you guys. Until next time, I will see you guys in a separate or next video and stuff. So, peace. Now well, I guess I need to change my shirt. Gotta make sure my levels are good. You're probably even asking me why I decided to turn my 702 horsepower truck into a slow rolling mall crawl. That's a great question.